What's going on, everyone? It's time for another creature feature horror thriller film review. Today, we're going to be talking about. I'm not sure if it's an actual remake, but it has the same title as an 80s movie, but it could be a remake. The Beast Within, the 2024 one. It was released July 26, 2024, and it is directed by Alexander J. Farrell, who did films like Refugee, uh, Making a Killing, How to Date Billy Walsh, and The Last Breath to Alcatraz. Yeah, is that a box office of only 50, just over $51,000, and it is streaming on Prime, so you can check it out after this if it sounds like something you're interested in. But yeah, so The Beast Within. So this was a film about a young girl who lives with her parents in the wilderness in some secluded house, and they have like a typical family dynamic. The mom takes her out to the town, and they have like a grandfather figure who helps look after her when needed. But when she's slowly getting older, she also has like respiratory problems for some reason. But yeah, and as she's growing older, she slowly starts realizing that her mom and dad are acting a little strange at night. Her dad goes and they go, and he doesn't come back till the morning, and she slowly starts figuring out that there is something going on with them. He starts making irrational sounds when he's lying in bed or lying in sunlight and stuff, and yeah, starts doing it. And she slowly, the curiosity in her slowly goes and gets, and as she uncovers that her family is a group of werewolves. Now, that's not a spoil because they spoil it right in the trailer. And yeah, so, but then the rest of the film is basically her resenting her family and trying to learn to cope with it, and maybe even becoming one herself, or maybe not. Yeah, this is a pretty much run of the mill werewolf movie. It's nothing spectacular. Now, the cinematography in this is good, the acting is really good, and the gore effects is not too bad. There's some quick CGI for the werewolf stuff, which is okay for what it is. Now, this is like it's either a British film or like a film from the Netherlands or something. And yeah, so but yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with what I was gonna say. But yeah, the CGI in this film is kind of cheapish looking, and the way it was edited is just weird because like half of it's like when she first sees her dad like transform, and they do like the quick snip edits like you see in Saw and stuff, so early 2000s. It's so done to death that I saw it and I was turned off by the movie. But right then, 20 minutes in, and yeah, and yeah, you really get to see how not so good the CGI is in this movie. It kind of looks cartoony and shit in it. But yeah, the story itself is where this movie tumbles a lot. The characters aren't really that interesting. They're paper thin. They're your stereotypical monster movie characters. Like the show Goosebumps with the werewolf episode had more in-depth characters than this movie, and it's just dull. It's your it's plot for plot the Wolfman basically, just with a kid watching, and it's just so slow, dull, a little bit redundant, and overall, I just thought this film was a drag. I was hoping for a good, crazy creature feature monster movie, but no, this is more a family drama with a little bit of monster stuff mixed in to try to make it a little more interesting, even though it's plot for plot the Wolfman. And I thought this movie was really dull and just pretty boring. Besides some good CGI, good music, decent acting, and decent gore effects, that's all good. But if you don't have a good story, characters to get behind, and it's CGI, you're kind of digging yourself a good grave there. So, yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of this movie. I thought it was pretty much run of the mill and overall dull. So, I'm gonna give The Beast Within, the 2024 one, a 2 out of 5. It was pretty lackluster, and if you've seen a lot of werewolf movies, you probably won't be interested in this. If you have someone who's never really watched it, this is probably a good one to get people into monster movies and stuff, though, if you want to do it if you want that way. And the girl, I gotta say, the child actor who played the young girl was actually pretty good. It's more the parents and the side characters and stuff that was pretty bland. But like the main girl was pretty fleshed out. So yeah. But if you want to check it out, like I said in the beginning, it is on Prime, so you can check it out there if you want to see it. But also make sure you check out my Instagram. That's linked down below. That's where I post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. Just put the film title in there and some fun fact history thing in there as well. Also, my letterbox down below at JP Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating where I have to watch the films. And my Twitter's down below at reviews_Eric. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in the loop with this channel. Like this video, share some more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And yeah, make sure you subscribe. Hope you find some weird, obscure, and odd. They're proud to have thoughts. Check it out together, and also so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, no Christmas movie yet. We got one other movie before I start reviewing all the Christmas and winter horror films and stuff. It's Devon. It's called Devon. It's a found footage movie, and it's made by J-Lo or J-Wow from the Jersey Shore. So, and I heard it's not too bad. So, I'll see you all in the next one. So, watch out for all those crazy watch out for your parents turning into monsters at night. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So, until then, cheers.